My day was complicated. Physical therapy. They wore me out. I got this banging headache that just won't go away. Then I go get me something to eat because I came home, took a nap because I was feeling so bad. Go and get my sandwich. And then I put
Hmm.
my sandwich on top of something cold. Then the condensation, because it was a Philly cheesesteak, condensation made
Hmm.
the sandwich cold. And I was, but I was here today.
You see it today.
Oh
That's
I
all
was
my
that
here
matters.
goodness.
today.
I guess we all are here.
It could be because you got
Bad
probably
person.
bought Orioles singing behind you.
Oh, yeah. The O's,
Yeah,
baby.
you got the O's
I
up
had
there. You
Frank
got the O's
Robinson
up
up
there.
there, but it didn't look right.
I
Right.
got you. I got you. Matt Professor, how was your day?
He ain't
Matt
here.
Professor?
I'm about to say
Yeah.
Matt Professor. I'm look. The Matt Professor was behind. Pharaoh, how was your day, man? My bad.
Damn,
You
that's
tell
fucked
me
up.
when one
I don't
thing
know how
goes
to
wrong,
answer that.
everything goes wrong. God damn. Go ahead.
I don't
Oh,
know what to say. I don't know what to say about that.
damn.
Damn.
Hey man, you know it's normal retiree day, man. Get
No
up,
retiree day.
contemplate
Yeah.
why am I going to work, and then
Oh,
and then you get to work, you like, why am I here? And
why
then
am I here? Yeah.
then
Never
you like
had
to
one of
then look
them.
around,
Now,
and
Tim
then
Dog, you don't
but
went
other than
out.
that, man, everything was
I know,
okay
I
today.
know, I know. I had to do
Oh,
something
okay.
real quick. I just noticed. I don't know if
Okay.
y'all
It's all
noticed,
good.
but I
And,
did.
and like I say, man, just one of those days as me as well, man. Tell you, hurt my goddamn back. My back is bothering me. Laid down for a little
Ooh,
while. But now we're
ooh,
here and we're here, and hopefully we're here to
Hmm.
entertain. So, fellas, there's no
man.
videos this week. All we're gonna do is talk. And of course, the NFL season about to start. Everybody's about to report to what training camp. But
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, hopefully.
yeah, yeah. I know the Dallas Cowboys are saying, man, what have we gotten us into? So is CD Lamb holding out for a new contract a good sign or a bad sign for the Dallas Cowboys? Pharaoh, you up first.
Hey, anything CD Lamb do, I would say he need to take his ass to training camp. I don't care what he holding out for. He good enough to hold out for nobody.
Except Dak Prescott.
Yeah, but I don't know. CD
Dang.
Lamb, get your behind in training camp. You are not that good. I'm sorry. And I'm not just
Hmm.
because I'm a cowboy hater. That's just reality because number 88 is not worth holding out.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Tim Dahl, what's your thoughts?
Hey, it's just another day soap opera on the Dallas Cowgirls. I mean, here they don't talk about the issue that Dak Prescott still doesn't have a contract,
Mm-hmm.
and you
Yeah,
got CeeDee Lamb. You know, Farrell, I agree somewhat. He is a good receiver, but for that team,
yeah, for that team.
for that team.
Right. I don't on my team. My team sucks. So
I mean, but the only advantage he has is just speed and size. That's it. And he gets mad if he doesn't get the ball. They say that he's a distraction in the locker room, and who knows what else going on. And for him to hold out, and then Dallas is already in a predicament now. So
Yeah,
this is just extra drama. They should have had
yeah.
Hard Knocks Life on the Cowboys this season instead of the Giants, because I want to know what's going on too. And you
Hmm.
bring back Zeke, and I'm thinking Zeke, he probably just going to retire as a Cowboy. That's the only reason why they bring him back for a 1-year contract. I mean, that's what I'm thinking. But they shouldn't have gotten rid of him in the first place. And then old boy rolled out on him. It's just another day in the drama of the Dallas Cowgirls soap
Yeah, 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 yeah. Matt, Professor, your thought. Is
Can
it?
I say I don't care? Because I mean,
Oh,
absolutely you can say that.
it,
But when
it
you say you don't care, you have to put some just behind it.
I mean
and
because
explain why.
the because it's the fucking Cowboys. I don't care what drama they have. They look. They always overpromise and under damn deliver. So their fans should barely care what happens. The fact that
yeah,
CD Lamb is holding out for a contract that A, he kind of maybe deserves, and B, don't deserve at all, because you can look at it both ways. He
yeah,
he doesn't do enough to get his team. ahead, just like his quarterback doesn't rather. And they only
Mhm.
do it against teams that are horrible on defense. When they face nice defensive teams, such as the San Francisco 49ers, they
Ooh.
fail every single time. In fact, did CD Lamb had one decent play last year in the playoffs?
How about them Green Bay
Ooh.
Packers?
I was gonna say
Exactly.
the Packers shut them down.
Exactly. I mean, come on, dude. The best thing about CD Lamb is his mama down in Dak Prescott after the game last year. That's the best thing
Hmm.
about CD Lamb.
Now, my thoughts, and I think they're still trying to find their way with Zach, well, not but with Dak not having a contract, him neither Zeke, and not Zeke. Goddamn, tell them all over the place. CD Lamb, and CD Lamb, I think he needs to be in practice because that's where the bonding start, usually in training
Mhm.
camp. And both of them got something to prove. Both of them trying to get that big contract. Of course, Dak he betted on himself a couple of years ago when he got that big contract. Y'all remember that? And it paid off for him.
Yeah, but
It
they
paid off
gave
for him.
Zeke the contract first, remember? Because he
Yeah.
held out. And then they
Yeah,
get
but-
rid of him 2 seasons later. I'm like, what kind of system
Yeah,
is that?
because you still running like he was in Cabo Sand. You got to cut dead weight.
Well, first of all, you got to get a good line too.
Well, no. Don't even say that. The Cowboys have the most expensive and one of the best lines in the pros.
Mm.
The
Okay.
problem with Ezekiel Elliott is power backs like him don't last long.
That's long. That's right.
They never do. I mean,
Yeah.
who was the longest lived power back? Earl Campbell, and he didn't even last a long time. Maybe Christian Okoye.
No,
But
I
they
would say
didn't-
I would
they
say
didn't last a
No,
long time.
what's
Well, no,
what's
Eddie
my boy?
wasn't a
Frank
power
Gore.
back. Frank
Frank
Gore.
Gore.
Not
Gore
power
he wasn't a
Not
power
power
back.
back.
He
No,
was a
Eddie
scat back.
George. Eddie George.
No, Eddie George didn't last long either with his high running self. I love
Right.
watching a man run, but
But
he
he
ran
lasts
too
longer
high.
he lasts longer than Zeke though.
Goddamn Paula, man. No, Paula. I'm not creeping. I'm not creeping. Yes, I hit me in a hotel room.
M.
Paula.
Shyamalan night movie.
Look, Paula.
Hey, babe.
Until you get from under that dude you under, you just shut up. You just
Don't
shut
do it
up.
like that.
She know I'm just
Oh,
playing.
man.
That's my girl. That's my
Yeah,
girl.
I know, man. God damn it, boy, y'all stupid. Oh,
She's
man.
sipping on that
That's why.
bud.
Yeah, but like I say, but with Zeke coming back, they needed that 1 yard running back.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
that's one thing me and Farrell always say when we watch Zeke. He always falls forward.
Mhm.
And last year when the Cowboys had what's the running back they had? I can't remember the name, the one that left. He wasn't
Pollard.
that
Pollard.
Pollard. He wasn't
Pollard.
that short down guy that they needed to get
But
that
he
extra
wasn't meant
yard.
to be. They just
No.
used him
Exactly.
wrong. He wasn't meant
Yeah.
to be.
No.
Yeah.
And that's what
Yeah.
I was saying before they got rid of Zeke. I'm like, why they get rid of Zeke? They got a 1-2 punch combination. You got
Yeah,
the speedy fastback like the year before they traded Zeke.
Yeah,
that
and-
was
and-
nice. And they used it right, but they got rid of him. Like, for what? Money?
And another thing on the CeeDee Lamb thing, the coach is under fire. He's going to be under fire to produce this year. I hate to say, because what? Green Bay should have beat them last year. Then they
Yes,
had
they
home
should've.
field advantage.
Yes,
they
they
had
should've.
home field advantage,
Green-
and they
I'ma
got
tell you
their
that
about
boy
Green Bay.
Love. Ooh, he looked
I'm gonna
good.
tell you about Green Bay last year and watching them play the Saints. The Green Bay was a lot better defensively and offensively, especially at the line of scrimmage than people gave them credit for.
Mhm.
That's why Love didn't get sacked a whole lot.
Yes.
And that's the
Michael
thing
Parsons
about them.
wasn't even a factor.
Nope.
Right.
He
No
wasn't
matter
back.
what
Yeah.
position he was in,
Right.
they already had a plan.
Green Bay
for him.
has an amazing line and an amazing secondary. And a
Okay.
lot of people slept on them because of I can't remember Love's first name for some reason now. But
Jordan.
they slept Jordan
Jordan.
Love, right. They slept on them because of that dude, but that dude is amazing because of that line.
Just
Yeah,
like old boy in Houston.
Right.
CJ Stroud.
Hey man, that dude's up and
Man.
coming. That's my number
Oh,
one
yeah.
quarterback right now,
Oh,
other than
yeah.
Mahomes.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
So my next question is back to the CeeDee Lamb thing. Who you think would get paid first, CeeDee Lamb or Dak Prescott? Mad Professor.
Can I say neither? Because like I said, who
God damn, you
deserves
can't-
it?
come on. No, Mad Professor.
I mean, if I have to pick,
You
it'd be
just get-
CD. If I have to pick because of his youth, CD Lamb. He's only
Okay.
been there 4 years now.
Yeah.
Dak's been there
Yeah.
almost 10 years, and he's proven he can't do anything. So, Dak will
Man,
be
I
gone
wouldn't
first.
pay Dak Prescott a damn penny.
That's my point.
penny.
And CD Lamb wants too much guaranteed, and you know Jerry Jones don't give out guaranteed money.
And
That's
you
right.
guarantee you won't have a job.
Right.
Yeah. So who you got? Who you got, Farrell? I got Bad Professor. Who you got?
I just said I wouldn't pay Dak Prescott nothing.
Okay, you go
Look,
see
you
the
said
Lamb.
CD.
Okay, you going to see the Lamb as
Nothing.
well?
I done paid you already.
Right.
I paid you.
What
God
you
damn it,
going to
give
see
me
the Lamb
the
too,
off my
Tim Dog?
I don't know. I would say Dak Prescott because CD Lamb don't know who he fucking with.
Yeah,
Jerry
yeah.
will trade your ass in a minute.
He do know Dakota.
Yeah. But see,
You know-
reason why I think they would pay CD Lamb before because of the fact that Dak ain't one of Jerry boys.
Right.
Everybody else, Jerry
Yeah.
put his hands around him, and they think Jerry's like their second father. But Dak give him the stiff arm. No, I'm here to play. I'm here to play football. I'm here to play quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys. I don't need to come over for dinner. I don't need you to pat me
Right.
on the back. Hey, I need you to put that money in my hand. So I see them giving. Go ahead. I see them giving money to CD before they would give it to Dak. But like I always say, man, Dak is not a bad quarterback. He's just on a
not.
bad
No,
team.
He's just on the
He's just
wrong
on the
team.
wrong
Cowboys.
team.
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
I would say,
and
I would
that's
say
what
so
it boils
much,
down to.
and I'd say the wrong scheme as well. He's not a timing
Yes.
quarterback.
Yes, yes.
They run a timing system, and that's never been Dak Prescott.
Nope.
Yeah,
That's
it's never
right.
been Dak Prescott.
He's more like
they just
a
need to-
Lamar
He needs to
Jackson.
leave that damn team, man. Period.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
He
but
need to
his
do
brother's
a
working on
Brett
that.
Favre or Aaron Rodgers or somebody just get the hell on.
Yeah, you're right about that. And speaking about those 49ers, we talked about a little bit earlier. They got a holdout on their team as well. Can the 49ers afford not to pay Trent Williams? Hey, that's your old guy, Farrow. What's your thoughts on that?
Man, fuck Trent Williams.
Mm,
Why you hate?
Because he
You
left.
I
wasn't
don't
saying
give
that
a
with John
damn.
Addy.
Fuck Trent
mm,
Williams.
mm.
All right. Don't care what happened to him.
Man. Yeah,
I
he
swear,
he
bro,
shouldn't
I have
he
no-
shouldn't have never
I have-
left.
Set
I
your
have
bias
no
aside.
comment on his dumb ass.
Set your bias aside. That's why you got to set your bias aside. We know why
That's
you
why I
don't
wouldn't
like
be no good. I wouldn't be a good businessman because I'm biased like a motherfucker. Fuck Trent Williams.
Why you hate Trent so much?
He just told you why.
I know. I'm
Because he used to play for the the
yeah.
Commanders.
Oh, that's what I said. He shouldn't have
Hey,
never
you still
left. But
Bad
he only
Professor, your
left for one
thoughts?
reason.
Honestly,
Yeah.
losing as much help on the defensive line as they already have, they
Yeah.
can't not afford to pay him
Yeah, they got
because their defense is going to regress already anyway.
Yeah.
Don't make
Yeah.
the same mistake that the Commanders did.
Right.
That's
mean,
right.
Yeah.
And then if you want to
And they pay
compound
for
that,
it.
if you want to
Yeah.
compound that with the 49ers, they just lost their offensive coordinator as well, or their offensive passing game coordinator as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
And the guy that came here to the Saints to be the offensive coordinator. So they lost coaches. They've lost Trent. They're gonna lose Trent Williams if they don't pay him. Losing Chase, whatever his name is, that's here as a Saint
Chase Young.
now. Wasn't
Chase
that
Young.
big? Yeah,
No.
Chase Young. Wasn't that big a
It was-
deal? But it was a big money deal because they're still paying him.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we about
yeah.
to find out who Brock Purdy really is.
Right.
I hope all you
That's right.
49er fans are listening tonight.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, I say that same thing. They got to pay him, man, especially if they want Purdy to emulate the same season that he had last year, and that's what it's all about. They came up, how they say, a dime or a dollar short or whatever
A
the
day
phrase
late and a
goes.
dollar short.
Yeah,
Thank
they
you.
late dollar
And-
short.
And that's exactly what happened, man. They had the goddamn Super Bowl, had the Super Bowl, and they let Superman put his cape on, and the rest is history. The rest
Went
is
to the
history.
phone booth. Went in the phone booth at halftime and it was over.
That's what I was about to
It
say.
was
You
over.
got to break the damn phone booth, man. Shit.
God damn.
I was just about to say that. You got to break the phone booth. Damn the cape. If he can't change his
Yeah.
clothes, he
Yeah,
can't
change his
become
clothes.
Superman.
He can't become Superman. You're right about that. So, Tim Dog, what's your thought? Do the 49ers have to pay Trent Williams or roll the dice and lose him?
They gonna pay him. I
Yeah,
mean,
I
Trent
think so,
Williams.
too.
come on now. Come on.
Yeah.
I mean,
look
don't.
at- I'm sorry. Go ahead. Tim. I'm sorry.
No, you good, man. I mean, if they don't, then they're gonna reap the same repercussions as the Commanders did when they didn't want to pay him when he was a free agent.
That's right.
Right.
And
Yeah.
and the old owner, I mean, he knew this, but he didn't give a damn.
That's
Yeah.
right.
But the old owner, he tried to be like Jerry Jones. He wanted to be a Jerry Jones because Jerry Jones is known for not paying his players as well. That's why so
he
many
ain't owning no more.
Yeah, but that's why so many.
Yeah,
That's why
right.
so many Dallas Cowboys, usually go other places because Jerry Jones' spill is what? The star. You play for the Dallas Cowboys. You're gonna get other deals besides making money from us. You're gonna get those endorsements because you play for the Dallas Cowboys. And with Trent Williams, once he left the Commanders, hey, he did a hell of a good job down there with the 49ers. And that old owner
49ers, I mean, they were already good. Then they add him. That just makes
That's
them
what I'm saying.
better.
Well, see,
That's what I'm saying.
And I'm going to bring.
Go ahead.
Go. No, I was going to bring it back to Brock Purdy a little bit.
Yeah, go ahead.
The 49ers offense wasn't afraid to take chances with Purdy because they knew they had that defense to back him up. And without that defense to back him up, they're going to have to start being more conservative, and which does not suit Brock Purdy well. And then on top of the 49ers issue with Trent Williams, Brandon Ayuk wants to trade.
That's right. Oh, because his rookie contract is up too.
And they said Washington is looking to get him.
Right.
Ooh, that would be sweet.
Yeah.
So the 49ers,
it's crazy.
I agree with y'all.
The 49ers wrote a whole bunch of checks, and now they don't want to cash them to keep the team together because for some reason they feel getting to the Super Bowl wasn't good enough, and honestly, it's not. You get there to win it, but still, it almost seems like they want to break up this team after 3 years of success for a rebuild that's going to take them forever. That's just the stupidest thing in the world.
Yeah, because the 49ers
I am 1,000% behind you on that one.
Yeah, it's like what? Yeah. Pulling the cart before the horse.
Because Trent Williams is what? I forget how long he's been in the league.
It should be like his 8th, 9th year.
Yeah, that's about to say 7 or 8 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. But my thing,
the Commanders or the Redskins drafted him, and he just been progressing him and the old boy from South Carolina that left too. Oh my goodness.
With the boy that's with the Browns now. Like,
there you go.
Myles
No,
Garrett.
not the not Myles Garrett.
You're not talking about Clowney, are you?
Yeah,
this is Trent Williams' 14th season. That's what I thought.
Oh, this is 14th season. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's been there for a minute. But,
damn.
Yeah,
I would say he's been here a while.
Yeah, and to go back to the Brock Purdy thing, the 49ers they've been talking that they had that Cinderella story every year, but then the glass slipper don't fit. Because you heard when, my Eagles beat them that year, if Brock Purdy wasn't got hurt, we would have won the Super Bowl.
Right.
Then they got a chance to go back to the Super Bowl and the glass slipper didn't fit again. So I wonder if Brock Purdy going to get that lightning in a bottle again if Trent Williams hold out.
No, because they have a different offensive coordinator.
See?
Hey, Tim Dog, you need to check your Facebook page. You got some comments.
I can't see my end.
They got a new OC. You don't pay Trent Williams. Your defense is not there. Brandon Ayuk leaves.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it. I mean, the whole different team now.
It's amazing how quickly this team is kind of falling apart.
Yeah. It's falling apart. But Mike Shanahan, he's trying to hold it together, and he tried to pull a rabbit out the hat. Was it a bad look for Bill Belichick to turn down Mike Shanahan's offer to join his staff? Tim Dog, your thoughts?
Ooh. Nah. Nah, I don't think so. Nah.
Nope.
Belichick, he's already, like he's like Phil Jackson. He can pretty much do whatever you want, go wherever you want. But nah, Belichick, he's and plus his ego. Being his ego won't allow him to do that. Nah. So I don't think it's a bad look. No.
Nah, he already Hall of Fame, man. Why am I gonna go to this team when I'm already Hall of Fame coach?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And I got this new young chick, man. The hell with playing football and coaching again. I gotta go play with this young chick right now.
Give us some of these balls. Anyway.
Give us some of the deflated balls, you mean?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Yes,
my
sir.
God. Oh, my God.
Go ahead, man, Professor.
Yeah,
But
man.
yeah, I agree with the panel, man. What would be the point of going? And
Yeah.
to me, I'm almost pissed at Shanahan for bringing the shit up. Nobody had to know that.
Nope.
God damn.
Are you trying to embarrass him into coming or what? Bill Belichick, if he wanted a coaching job, he'd have a coaching job somewhere.
That's right.
Nah, because
Absolutely.
No, 'cause I'm- 'cause I'm- no, 'cause
nobody look
I'm-
at
no.
him. Nobody look at him.
No, I'm gonna
Nobody
say
gave him a chance this year.
But man on the street, I'm gonna say this.
Okay.
If he like say he wanted to go to college, you think any college
Oh
would have
yeah.
not
Oh
hired
yeah.
him?
I ain't thought about that. I ain't thought
That's
about
what I'm saying. He,
I ain't
he
thought
had
about that.
he could coach if he wanted to. He didn't. I don't think he ever really wanted to coach, which is why he only took 1 or 2 interviews. He
Yeah.
didn't really want to coach anymore. He's
That
tired.
man's 70-something years
That's
old,
what I'm
man.
saying.
Let
He's
him
tired.
enjoy himself.
And plus, like I said, his ego, think about it. He's going to take a lesser job than what he,
Right.
being
He's
the
not
head
going to
coach.
demote himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
And
everybody who's great has an ego, though.
Yeah, but you brought up a great point there, Tim Dawg. You brought up Phil Jackson and you brought up Bill Belichick. Well, Phil got that job at the Knicks and didn't do anything because he lost all his stars. No, hold on, let me get it out. Because he lost all his stars. Now he had to work with a new game plan. Tom Brady and all those stars left New England, and Bill Belichick, hey, he didn't look too good. So, yeah, Shanahan could have given him a little light. Hey, man, you get your mojo back. Hey, come coach our defense because he's a defensive-minded coach. Come coach our defense. Hey, let the people know that you still can coach a defense because that's what everybody was hanging their hat on when they kept saying Belichick is the greatest coach of all time because of his defense, because the defense was winning Tom Brady those championships.
Absolutely.
But when he
Yeah, but
once
just
Tom
like Phil
Brady left, but when Phil Jackson went to New York, man, he couldn't throw the goddamn defense or whatever in the goddamn
and what did
ocean.
Phil do after? But what did he do after that? He
Fell asleep on the
retired and left.
train.
No.
Fell asleep on the train
No,
riding
and-
in New
and
York
Bill-
City. Y'all
Bill
see the picture? Y'all see the picture? Phil was on the train like this.
Well, I don't care about
Hey,
that. I mean,
but he
shit,
rolled
if
out.
he
And Bill
confident enough
needs
to
take
if he confident enough to sleep somewhere where I wouldn't even go, he bigger than me. Shit.
I'm sure he wasn't sleeping.
But
I think, man, if you
That
say
was-
that, then you could go. I think it would have been a good look for Bill. I understand he has an ego, but people are looking at Bill right now as being old for the game, saying the game has passed him by. He could have shown that, hey, I really don't have an ego. I could come here, show you that I still could coach a defense and help the 49ers get over that hump. But I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, but he took a play out of Joe Biden's book. So
No,
over the hill
Step
done.
down. He told me to step down.
Yeah, step down.
Him and Nick
There you
Saban.
go.
Him and Nick Saban the same year. Isn't that crazy?
No,
that's
no.
what I was about
Nick-
to say. He took more of a Nick Saban way.
Nick Saban. Yeah.
No, Nick Saban just left because he knows that he's going to probably get the opportunity to coach in the NFL. He tried.
No, nobody ever hired him.
He's never going.
NFL
He's never
coach
going
again.
back to the NFL.
No.
Not after Miami debacle.
Yeah,
Right.
after
They
that
say
Miami
Miami.
debacle. Yeah, after him saying that I will be coaching the Miami Dolphins. I'm not looking for another job. Then 3 days later, we like to introduce the new head
He
coach
did
of
that.
the Alabama.
He's done that shit
Crimson.
twice.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
said he'd
LSU.
never leave LSU and then left immediately.
yeah.
And he said he'd
yeah,
never
that's
leave
what I'm saying,
Miami and
yeah.
then left immediately.
Yeah. And once the NIL deal came into play and the playing field got level,
Right.
he took his ball and went home. You know what I'm saying? With Bill Belichick, I think he's still one of the greatest. Like I said before, his defense basically run Tom Brady those championships. I never remember Tom Brady actually blowing anybody out. They only won their Super Bowls by at least three to 4
Brady
points.
had some of the.
I think
Tom
the most
Brady
has
had.
been 4 until he got to Tampa Bay.
That's what I'm about to say. Tom Brady had some of the worst quarterback ratings in the Super Bowls
But with
for a
history.
winning team.
Yeah, which is crazy if you think about it. It was crazy, but hey, everybody. Some
And
people
wasn't
say
he
that best day
MVP of 2 of them?
Yes. He shouldn't have
Yeah,
been MVP of one of. He only should have been MVP of one of them, but they
first
gave him
one. Yeah.
2. The first one,
Yeah.
Yeah, boy,
They
he
gave him
was-
2, man.
I'll tell you, he's just a player of circumstance, man. Any other
Yeah.
team, we
Yeah,
wouldn't
without
even talk
question.
about Tom Brady.
Yeah, you're right about that. But hey, he just signed that $400 million contract. What's your
with
thoughts
Fox,
on that?
with Fox Sports? That's
Yeah, Tom
Man,
Brady, $400
yeah,
$400
yeah.
million dollars.
Hey,
It's sad. Not everybody is TV worthy. I don't care how much of a champion they are. And I know why they did it, because they love Gronkowski so much, but he's one of the dumbest fucking analysts I've ever heard that play. I mean, you could tell he's had concussions. He's just like Troy Aikman. Man, shut up. Just stop talking. That's why they don't give him real shit to talk about. They just give him that fluff bullshit. Shut up, my
he's the
guy.
comic
Listen,
relief.
I could not,
Right.
I could not sit there and listen to that man talk about anything football. It's just, it's horrible. You're right. It's horrible.
Yeah,
It's like
but
scratching. It's like nails on the chalkboard. Listening to that dude.
It really is.
yeah, but
Who?
Tom Brady, he has a knowledge of the game,
No, he
and
does
like
not.
Troy, he has a knowledge of the game. He can analyze and break
But
down,
that
just
doesn't
like
make
Troy Aikman.
But that doesn't make him
I
good at
didn't
his
say-
job.
I
Man,
didn't
Dan
say that. That's
Orlovsky
not.
can analyze a
not-
game.
That's not why they hired him, though. Think about it. They hired him for his expertise at being a quarterback and calling the game, or analyzing a game, what
Let me
they're
ask you a
doing, what they're
question.
not
Let me
doing.
ask you a question.
So-
Who was Tom Brady's biggest rival in the NFL after Peyton Manning? And actually include Peyton.
Yeah, I would say Peyton Manning.
I say
and-
Drew Brees. Well, Drew Brees was nice.
Yeah, Drew
and he was-
Brees, yeah.
and Drew Brees was horrible in the booth, as was Peyton Manning. That's
Oh
why they
yeah.
have Peyton
we talking
Manning
about
as
in the
comic
booth?
relief.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
we talking about in the
but
No, I'm
booth.
talking about on the field. On the field, it was
okay,
Peyton
okay.
Manning and
Oh.
Eli, and both of them were absolutely terrible in the booth. That's why Peyton,
Yeah, that's
Drew
why
Brees
Peyton-
left in NBC's coverage of Notre Dame football after 1 year because he was bad.
Yeah.
And that's why Peyton Manning was in the booth 1 year on Monday Night Football, and the next year he's doing comic relief with his brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, on
Yeah.
ESPN too.
Because that's more
what he does,
entertaining.
though. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
him,
more
though.
entertaining.
He doesn't have
But like
to
you say,
be scripted to say anything, and he can be himself and then talk about the game. Because we all know that man knows some football.
no, they've been trying to fill that spot ever
Hey
since.
man, I'm saying as far as analyzing the game, knowing, that's
No,
why they got old boy for Fox. I'm telling you, it's not because they're the greatest commentators in the world and they can speak well. No, they
But you gonna
got
pay
them.
him $400 million for comic
Well,
relief?
they pay him also because he's popular and women love looking at.
But see that. But
But
I'm gonna
that's
bring
it.
this.
They want
But see,
those
I'm gonna say this part of it. Everybody wants the next Tony Romo in the booth, but
No.
you've got to think about it. Tony Romo, he was.
That-
I think his first 2 years in the booth, he was great because he had an insight that nobody was anticipating.
Mhm.
But have you heard Tom Brady speak?
No,
Yeah.
He's not
no, I'm
that
talking
great.
about commentary.
Why I
No,
said-
no,
No, that's why I said they didn't get him for that. They got him for one, try to bring in the women viewers. Two, to also, attract those fans that really like Tom Brady. Even and three, because he can, just like Tony Romo, he can talk about the stats of the game.
But
That's why he's called Tony Romo.
me say this, man. Everybody they've been trying to find a replacement for John Madden. What's the guy that was John
Oh,
Madden for all them
Lord.
years?
Pat Summerall.
Pat
Summerall. They've been trying to find that dynamic duo. John Madden knew football, but John Madden made it goddamn fun to watch football with the
There
boom
you
bam.
go.
And then look at his socks. Look at his socks right here. See how he playing football. Look at his socks hanging down low. You know what I'm saying?
And he the one that created the Duck Turkin.
I didn't turducken and no, he
Yeah,
didn't
turducken.
create it. He made it famous.
No,
he
I'm
didn't
different.
create
Yeah,
it.
he made it
Not
famous. Yeah.
created, but
But I
brought
didn't
it
like
to
John
TV,
Madden.
and like he said,
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
I love Madden. Oh,
I didn't
man.
like John Madden. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
But
Every
what I'm
time,
saying is
every
they're
time
trying
I
to-
heard him,
Fact.
every time I heard him, I wanted to turn the goddamn game off.
wow,
Yeah, but
you
see,
got him.
but they're trying to find that nick. Tony
Yeah.
Romo,
Mhm.
Tony Romo, he calls a decent game, but sometimes you go on and analyze the goddamn game.
Yeah.
Because sometimes, man, you be like, God damn, man, I don't want to hear him say about that damn play.
No,
Shit.
I feel
If
like
you could call that
I feel
play,
like
why
when
you couldn't call that play when you was playing in the goddamn league?
Because he couldn't see it like that. Now he can see
But I'm
it
saying-
and call it.
But I agree with you. It's like I'm sitting in the coaching room and he's drawing
Yeah.
the X's and O's and shit. I'm not out there playing. This
Yeah,
is
yeah.
commentary, man.
Yeah, it's just commentary, man. It's commentary. But
But you're right,
Tom
though.
Brady may be calling the Super Bowl this year. But one of my favorites, he's about to retire. He's
Yeah.
about to retire. And Brandon Graham said this is last year for my Philadelphia Eagles. And
Yeah, but
y'all see
Philly,
what it say.
Hey,
Yeah.
y'all
What
gotta.
player from your Super Bowl team made the you tell them typing fast. What player from your Super Bowl team made the best play in your Super Bowl memory? Supposed to be made there, fellas. So, but Brandon Graham for me, because he did the strip sack on Tom Brady. The strip sack was sealed our Super Bowl. So, Mad Professor, what would it be for
It's
your
easy.
New
It's easy
England?
since my team's only been to one. I mean, yes, we won that some bitch, but we've only been to one.
Oh,
You know what? It's tied. It's one of two, but I'm gonna pick the best play of that Super Bowl was the the onside kick to open up the second half.
Damn sure was.
oh
Damn sure
yeah.
was.
I mean, who else would
Damn
have
sure
balls enough to
was.
do that?
Damn
Sean.
sure was.
Sean.
That was an amazing. When I saw that play, I'm like, mother, we gonna win this shit.
Mm-hmm. Damn
And
sure
got
was.
the ball. 'Cause
Mm-hmm.
nobody was expecting it.
Yeah,
That
that's
was
why
cool.
I say that's why I say, you know, Tom Brady, when Brandon Graham made that strip sack of Tom Brady, he had the ball to go down. And you know, they're
Right.
building the hype again.
Mhm.
Get to go down and win the Super Bowl. He actually had two chances at it. Brandon Graham made that strip sack. And then of course the Hail Mary that was an incomplete pass. But Brandon Graham, you know, that play stands out in my mind. And of course, Philly. You have to have a ball of cojones right there to do what they did with that Philly play. So those two plays stand out, but with Brandon Graham, that strip sack, that was seal the Super Bowl for me. Pharaoh King, you done bet you a bunch of them. So you got to go deep. You got to go
Bet you
deep
who?
now.
Where'd you
You know,
who?
it's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while. Go blow up your VCR tape.
Man, I would say mine is always going to be the 88 Super Bowl because of Doug Williams.
Yup.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
The
was gonna
second
say that
half,
one too.
That's what I was going to say.
the second half, the whole second half of Doug Williams' performance
Yeah.
and the history that he made, that will always stand out to me.
Oh
Yeah. And especially because he went out for one play, I think. He was hurt for one
No, he
play
went out to
and came
halftime.
back in. Was it halftime
Yeah.
or one play?
Yeah, he went out because he got hurt and they replaced him, and then second half he came out and threw those 6 touchdowns.
Yeah. Well, I'm talking about, man, Super Bowl. Is it still a Super Bowl record? I think. Does
Yeah.
it still stand as a Super Bowl record?
Yeah,
But the Saints
And
tied it.
Yeah, not. I think
no,
With the
it's still a
quarterback?
record because Doug Williams is the only black man to do it. So yes,
Damn, Pharaoh.
that's how I'm gonna do it. That's how I'm gonna say it. I don't care about none of that shit.
I got your back, Pharaoh. I got your back. Way back.
Yeah.
That's it.
And then you know, like I say, I don't watch a lot of Super Bowls. And when Reagan's was that the Super Bowl where they tore his jersey and the jersey was hanging
Oh,
off?
that was the one against Miami, man. That was.
Yeah. That was
I didn't
I'm
see
saying
that
is-
one. I wasn't. I didn't know nothing about that game.
Yeah, I watched the ball. But like I say, though, his jersey's all ripped up. And then
Yeah,
Reagan's fall asleep. He went to the White House. He fall asleep at the dinner and shit. I mean, he was a football player, man.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
didn't give a damn. So
Yeah.
but the Doug Williams play that when he came out and threw all those damn I think it was who he had over there? Who was 83?
Yeah, Clark,
It was 83.
Sanders, and Ricky.
Mark Sanders.
Yeah, Ricky.
Yeah.
No,
It was
Ricky,
Art
Ricky,
Monk,
Ricky
Ricky
Sanders,
Sanders, and Gary Clark.
Gary
Yeah.
Clark.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then the
See?
running back was
Gerald Riggs. Was it Riggs? Yeah, it was Riggs. Oh,
I
no,
think Ricketts was gone by that time.
no, not
no,
Riggins.
Riggs.
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 Oh, Riggs.
Thought it was Ernest
It-
Biner.
Might have
Yeah,
been Biner.
No,
Ernest
Biner.
Biner. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Might have
think
been
it was
it
Ernest
Biner
Biner.
because the year before he fumbled on the goal line.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, for the Browns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Twice.
Ernest
Didn't he
Biner
do
was
it
the running
twice? Didn't he do it
Yeah,
twice?
he did. He
He
did.
did it twice. Did
And
twice
cost
on the
them
1 yard
chance
line.
to the Super Bowl. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Did it twice. So Tim Dog, you got 2 teams now. Shit. You only gonna have 1. This motherfucker got 2.
Hey,
What
ain't
Super
my
what
fault.
well, I'm gonna go with since you got under Orioles, you gonna go with Baltimore. What play for the Ravens stands out in your mind?
I don't know, because I would say the interception, running back for a touchdown with who was the they had not Reeves, the safety. I can't remember his name.
Ed
He's
Reed?
not Ed Reed. There you go.
Ed
Ed
Reed.
Reed.
Oh, how you forget
Mhm.
him?
I'm about to
Because
say.
I know I'm thinking now and not thinking back anyway. Ed Reed,
Ed
I
Reed.
want to say he intercepted the ball. It was like the third quarter, and that's when Baltimore started because they were down most of the game until the second half.
Yeah,
When
yeah,
it's their first one. I'm talking about their first one, and
yeah, yeah, yeah. Before we move
I
on
want
to
to
the
say
next
Ed
question,
Reed. Yeah,
fellas.
Ed Reed ran on
Yeah.
down and got the
So
touchdown, and that's what's boosted up the Ravens to go on and win the rest of the game, and they ran the ball out.
yeah,
That's what they
so
did.
not your team, not your team, not your team. But what play of any Super Bowl that you remember that stands out in your mind? I got two.
Oh, I got this one.
What I'm gonna tell you, the one that reminds me is, of course, Marcus Allen's against those goddamn
See, I want to
Redskins.
forget that. I want to forget that.
That's one of the best plays when he went that way, turned it around, and all you saw was
Chuck,
foot
we
to
don't
ass.
you don't need to recant the story, okay?
And then my second one is my man used to play for right before the halftime. My man threw that interception. I think with what's my man that y'all can't stand? Kurt Warner. He threw
There's a
that
lot
damn
of them.
interception right before the half, and my man ran it back 99 yards right before the
Oh,
half.
Against
Harrison.
that was
What's
Harrison,
Yeah,
the Steelers. Yeah.
Those are two plays that are always going to stand out in my mind when I watch the Super Bowl. So, what about you,
Mhm.
Matt Professor? Not your team. What other play stands out in your mind?
Honestly, the play that messes me up is
Hmm.
that Kurt Warner Super Bowl against the Titans
Mm.
when your boy was tackled a yard short of the goddamn
Oh
field end
yeah.
zone.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Dyson. I can't remember his first
Yeah.
name.
Yeah. Dyson. Yeah.
That
Yeah.
broke my damn heart because I hate the damn Rams as much as I hate the 49ers.
Yeah, man. I was
Yeah.
pulling
And
for the
then
Titans,
and then
too.
they got to the Super Bowl on that what they call it, Music Miracle,
On the
Music City Miracle.
Music City Miracle.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wanted Steve McNair to win the Super Bowl so damn bad.
Me too.
You.
Me too. Yeah. Rest in peace to Steve McNair. What about you, Farrell?
Yeah.
Oh, mine is easy. The Desmond Howard kickoff return start the damn Super Bowl
Yeah.
with the Packers.
Touchdown.
There ain't been many of
Oh
those.
yeah.
Mhm.
The
Yeah.
man
right,
who should have
right.
the man who should have won the damn MVP.
Yeah.
Right.
And they gave.
And then Kurt Warner to Larry Fitzgerald before.
Woo,
remember
that toe
remember
tap.
that? Yeah.
Woo.
No. That was I'm talking about the Steelers. They ended up winning because of that with
I'm talking about that
boy.
pass. Yeah, he caught it. He
Right.
damn near tiptoed on that side. Oh no, that Santonio Holmes. But yeah,
no, that was Antonio Holmes. But I'm talking about when Fitzgerald cut through the middle and he went
Oh, yeah.
down. We was like, oh man, they won. Arizona won, and then
Yeah.
that was Santonio Holmes killed it with that toe tap thing.
What
I was
about
like,
you? What about you?
ain't no way out of all the scenarios in the world that play should have ever happened for. And the reason why is because I did not like Roethlisberger because he had beat that damn
Worthless
charge.
burger.
Yeah, down here, down in
Breakfastburger,
Millersville.
yeah.
In Millersville. Yeah, about an hour and a half
like,
away from where you live at.
Yeah, so I was like, I was happy for Fitzgerald because he was a well-deserving recipient of a Super Bowl because the man, he didn't drop no balls, as they say, you know.
No. Started as a boy for the Minnesota Vikings.
Just
What about you, Tim
retired a
Dog?
year and a half ago.
That's right.
Right.
Now he calls a good game too, though. If you ever watch him, he calls a decent game.
I never heard him.
when he
Oh,
does the
Larry
commentary.
Fitzgerald?
Yeah,
Yeah, I never heard him.
he calls a decent game.
He
So
called
what about
motherfuckers,
you?
too.
Yeah. what about you, Tim Dog?
And the reason I
What
said it
play
before you get
stands out?
started, the reason I said that is because all the Super Bowls that has involved the Patriots have been the most boring shit the past 20 years I've ever encountered in my life, man.
Except for the Eagles one, man. You know, that was pretty exciting.
Well, the ones that they lost the against the Giants and the Eagles because they can't beat the East.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, those games have been horrible.
Man,
Mhm.
NFC East is they don't call it the beast for nothing.
Mhm.
NFC
Yeah.
Beast because
Why-
it's hard
I
to
mean,
beat
just-
these teams in the NFC East. I mean, think
Well,
about it. Even
Giants
the
are
Commanders.
conspiracy wins. I don't care what anybody
yeah.
says.
Well-
The hell with it.
Goddamn.
Well, speaking of which, I was going to say the Giants when Manning threw the ball to OBJ and he caught it.
No,
on
that's
his helmet.
Tyree. No,
I mean,
wrong team.
Tyree.
OBJ
Tyree.
wasn't lead.
I'm
That's Tyree. I got you, man. I got you back.
I knew he was gonna pick that one, and I'm like, I hope he don't mess up the receiver's name.
Hey,
Well,
But
he
I got
did.
you, Tyree.
Horribly.
I got you. Tyree
hey,
caught that.
Hey, yeah, but anyway, you know,
Mhm.
and he caught it, and right, the defenders right, draping them and everything, and he just went in for that touchdown. I was like,
you ever seen that ESPN commercial about the catch?
Yeah.
Where the guy, he's sitting down, he has some chewing gum, and you in the game, he looked around, he found the first helmet, he just stuck the chewing gum on the helmet.
I haven't seen that.
Yeah, that's pretty funny, man.
Yeah, it's pretty funny, man. But we gonna move it along, fellas. Hey, like I say, I hate to see Brandon Graham going. Hopefully, we go out with a Super Bowl this year. But like Matt Professor say, man, it's hard to get to him, and it's hard to win him too. God damn, unless you the Patriots and you pay.
Or the
But
Chiefs.
Tom Brady's gone now, so Tom Brady's gone, and
Chiefs trying to go for a three-peat. And people saying in Vegas they got the best odds of doing it too.
That's right. But the Olympics starts this Friday.
That's
and
right.
I don't know if y'all been watching the men's or the women basketball Olympic team.
South Sudan?
They didn't look too good. Of course, the men, the 1 point win over Sudan, which is becoming, I guess, a powerhouse in Africa. And then
what about 4 point win over Germany?
Exactly. And 4 points to
Schroeder?
Germany.
With Schroeder? Come on,
man. And then you got the Olympic women team losing the All-Star game to the All-Star team. So, Matt Professor,
Clark
you
and
first.
Angel Reese, they showed out. I'm sorry.
That's right.
Sorry.
Which team? Who has more to fear from
men's? Because everybody knows everybody on that team. Name 5 people on the women's team. Any one of y'all. Because I know I can't, except for Asia Wilson. And Brittany Griner.
Brittany Griner.
You got me on that one too, because I
Taurasi.
To be honest.
What's the girl from? Oh man.
But see how you it? That's my
point.
No,
but what's the name though? I'm trying to think of the name. I'm gonna get it right. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't say it. The girl from Africa.
But that's my point though. The men have way more to lose than the women do. And I'm gonna say this before any of y'all give an answer. That little bitch-hearted fuck, and I'm sorry for cursing, Gilbert Arenas, he needed to give his goddamn apology to the South Sudan team the same fucking way he was loud when he degraded them. Sorry, motherfucker. That's why I don't like his bitch ass.
Yeah, and he never won anything. You see, that's the part.
Exactly.
It's hard. You can criticize people, but then make sure you come with some good criticism. That's why I always say when people criticize us, just don't tell us we suck. Shit, goddamn, anybody can say that, but tell us how we could get better. Because he does owe New Sudan, that basketball team, an apology, and the way that he went about it, man, it's just wrong. Yeah. Just wrong.
Not only that, but then we had a comparison. Do we take the money, or do we play for a championship? And he'll take the money, right?
Right.
He'll take the money.
His attitude shows right there why he is who he is.
Yeah. Yeah.
I never would go out and buy anything Gilbert Arenas ever wore or try to, he did nothing for the game, as far as I'm concerned. So
yeah.
Only time he was good is when the Wizards first got him.
That's a good bring up. That's good. That's a good bring up, man. Shoot.
Yeah. So what about you, Matt? What about you, Farrell? Who got more to lose? Or who got more?
You said more to fear. What you mean fear? What?
No.
What teams are fearing them, or which? Or which?
No, for losing. They got to go out and win. They have to win this gold medal. They got to win this gold medal. And you have what? You got street clothes on the team. You have
right.
You got load management. This is a load management team. How the hell are they going to go through these little games? Are they going to load manage? Where's Kawhi? I haven't heard shit about Kawhi.
No, he quit.
No.
No wonder.
See, they were protecting him because he just came off an injury. They didn't want.
They wasn't protecting him. He said he was. Yeah. He said he was going to play. Then he said he's not going to play. They should have known that before he put his ass on the team.
Oh yeah,
that's my point. So you wasted the slot.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot who they got to replace him.
From Boston, the one Charles Butler that was clowning because he had the headband on.
White.
But you didn't have Danny White. But you got Derek White.
Yeah, but that's why a lot of people was wondering why they didn't pick up what's the MVP of the championship.
I said Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, but
because he's black and militant. That's why.
Well, yeah.
I'm just saying.
They probably said no. Who knows? Yeah. I mean, the man he's doing lectures at Harvard. No. Yeah, I mean, who knows? I mean, he does more than just basketball. The man is a rocket science.
But that we ain't talking about that though.
We ain't talking
But
about
I'm
that.
saying
We're
you
talking
don't
about
know what
playing
he
for the
has
USA
going.
team.
Yeah, but I mean, Jalen Brown, because he's black, no, he probably said, I thank you, but I got something else going on.
No, they
The
didn't
man
ask
No, we're
him.
saying
always doing.
because of what he's doing.
Yeah, they didn't
For
ask him.
it's other stuff that he's doing
How you know they ain't asked?
that
They didn't. They
didn't.
said they said
They
he
said
wasn't
they
under
didn't ask him.
consideration.
That's what I'm saying. They said he didn't ask
Yeah.
him. So
Oh
he
shit!
got
Oh,
Because you
I
got to
just,
remember, a lot of NBA people,
apologize. Then I
a
did
lot of
not know
NBA
that.
people don't think he deserved the MVP, and I mean that's
Mm,
debatable, but
right.
mm,
Yeah.
yeah,
people
I mean,
voted on it.
yeah,
people
yeah,
voted on it, but at the same time, Jason Tatum had the better stats, but you know, he just performed
It
better
was
in the
eye
clutch.
test.
yeah, yeah.
Thank you.
That's my test.
Let's just say it like that.
Yeah. What's your thoughts, Tim? Though I
Yeah,
didn't
because
get you. You
I'm
talking to
glad
everybody
you was
else?
with me on the Math Professor because, like I said, he's doing some stuff for the NBA, and I don't think they really care for how he's doing it, and that's why they didn't ask him.
I got you. What you got, Tim? Though
I would say the men. I mean, the women, they already know. They what, 12, 13 in a row that they've won gold. The women,
Something
yeah,
like that.
yeah,
yeah,
and the men, you know, they were dominant. Then they weren't, but you can't really blame, the team. You just have to say that everyone else gotten better, and they have. I mean, this year I think is the first year where the first time ever in NBA history where the first out of the first 10, 5 were Europeans. They weren't American, and the first one selected was from another country. I mean, think about that. That just shows how well the NBA is not well diverse in the world. That everyone wants to be, an NBA player. So each country, yeah, of course, they're gonna have people who, may not deserve to be in the NBA, but that doesn't mean that they're not good.
yeah. I
Whereas
would
the
say
women,
this.
it's a lot different.
Yeah, I would say it is the men. They say that I
Yeah.
read something today when the of course, we was playing with college kids. We was running through them because basketball wasn't as popular as it was back then. And then once the professionals stopped playing over there in those other leagues, and then once those college boys start getting their ass whipped, when they sent the dream team to represent, there was only nine professional basketball players that played in the NBA that the dream team actually faced. On this team, on this team, they be facing 61 other NBA players. So each country damn near got a NBA. Some of them got two. See what I'm saying? So it's going to be harder for them to run through these guys because these guys, hey, they know the game. And just like you say, Tim Dog, basketball done become worldwide now. Everybody,
Yeah. Well, thanks to
wants
Kobe
to.
Bryant
Well,
because he was the ambassador for that. So
Well,
I'm
that's
gonna
true.
say this. I'm gonna say this.
Let me say before you say this, Matt Professor. I'm gonna disagree. It was the dream team because they never seen anything like Magic,
Mhm.
Bird, Jordan
no,
that basically globalized
you missed the point.
basketball on that stage.
That
What I'm
That's
saying
why I
is
say
they yes,
Kobe did his thing, but it was the dream team that because like they say when they went to the Olympics that year, they say it was like they were rock stars.
Yep.
no, Chuck, you missed the point. Yes, the dream
Okay.
team did, but what I'm saying is Kobe did the work to make sure overseas knew about basketball. We're not saying that they weren't introduced to it from the dream team. That's not what I'm saying.
Collaborating with the NBA, and
Yeah.
that's when they.
Okay.
I think what was it? One of the was it? They started. It's
Uh-oh.
a bunch of NBA leagues over there now.
Yeah,
I know
kick
that.
started, man. Kick
Yeah,
started.
Yeah.
and
So that's what I'm
South
saying.
Africa had one, and then the first one I think was Germany or France, whatever. They had their
Yeah.
first like sub NBA league
But
where
that's
No,
people
just
you
the
could
talking
NBA
about
trying to
Eagles.
make money. They're
Yeah,
not trying to.
yeah,
They're only expanding the
yeah,
game
Right.
to make more money.
to
yeah.
But
make
That's
more
what I'm
money,
saying. But
but
Kobe was
that's
part of
with
But I'm
that.
gonna
that
say this:
with
there was
that
some
saying
because
that
this
everyone is
question
spreading
came
though.
up. This question came up in one of the Facebook groups that I'm a part of, and my answer to it was there was always players good enough to be in the NBA years ago, the NBA had a bias against so many
That's
foreign-born
right.
players.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it became that the NBA since there's no minor league basketball around the globe, there's not very few colleges around the globe that
That's
play
right.
basketball. These
That's right.
guys came in, learned the game, and became professionals then, and then they started beating our college boys because our
That's right.
college boys didn't play together as long as some of
That's
these
right.
teams did.
And they were
That's
So
playing
right.
by different
so the
rules,
fact
FIFA rules.
and that was one of the things I said, the game was always rather popular around the world. It's just that with lack
Mhm.
of coverage like we have now, we have 24-hour sports now.
That's right.
No one knew that
Mhm.
teams like Australia could play basketball back in the day.
That's right.
Nobody knew European teams could play basketball. Now we do. And now that
Yeah.
the NBA sees that there's money to be made off of
Be
these
made.
foreign-born
Yeah.
players, more of them are in the league now.
Yeah. It's a couple of things I'm glad that they don't do. I'm glad they got rid of. I used to hate that damn way they had the damn the paint set up. You know what I'm saying? They had it
Oh,
like
that
you like
triangular look.
that shit was
Yeah, that
ugly as hell.
triangular look.
But then what they play off the rim too. As soon as that ball hit the rim, ain't no goaltending.
Yeah,
You could
those are
international
FIFA
snatch
rules.
that bitch off. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I think they
The
play
NBA is trying to
international rules.
adapt that too.
And I think with our Olympic team this year, I think they're gonna blow a lot of teams out because KD didn't play one game. He didn't play one game. The whole 5 games that they played for the tune-up. So once KD comes back and played his
he's
first
healthy
game,
enough.
yeah, I forgot about that.
If he's
But if he's healthy
there's,
enough,
there's a reason he hasn't played.
yeah. But I'm saying if he's healthy
Saving him.
enough, there should be nobody be able to touch this team. But like you say, when you're the underdog, just like Sudan, hey, all we got to do is make our shots.
That's
all they
right.
got to do
That's
is
it.
hope for them to miss their shots, and it almost
Man, they
happened.
weren't missing. Them
Man.
boys were hitting threes
Yeah,
like they were on
cool, man.
sale.
Hey, y'all been seeing the meme or the reel of the Sudan players practicing in the rain and stuff?
Well, that's because that's where
No.
that country doesn't have one indoor gym.
Yeah, so
They
the
probably
poorest
gonna get it now
country-
though. They probably gonna have one now though.
Yeah, they will. They will.
Have one now.
Yeah.
Hey, and, final thoughts on Olympics. LeBron James and Coco Gauff selected to be U.S. flag bearers for the opening of the 2024 Olympics. Big deal or not? No, because this would be the first time that I believe they say that
Men's
tennis
basketball.
tennis player with Coco Gauff being the flag bearer. So
And
everybody,
the youngest flag bearer ever.
yeah, a lot of people got a lot of grimes, with LeBron with his political stance. I'm not talking about his basketball, but his political stance on a lot of things. So he's gonna catch flack for that as well. So Tim Dog, big deal or no deal?
I say it's a big deal. It's a big deal because you have 2 African Americans representing our country. You have a young, up and coming African American who's out there to be the next Serena. I'm not gonna say she's gonna be Serena, almost like, because the little girl, the young lady is fire. Then you have the old man who passed the torch along to the younger ones because he was on the team that got the bronze his rookie year, him and Carmelo. And then the next Olympic, Kobe came on up there and blew. But I
the
say
Dean team.
this right here is historic for me because you never had 2 black people. When was the last black flag bearer we ever had?
That's a good question. I need to research that myself. What you got on that, Matt Professor?
Can I say I don't care?
God damn, Matt Professor. you and Pharaoh, man. Y'all got to put your bias up. You got to cover some type
Man,
of
No,
balance.
it's not biased. I don't give a damn who's carrying the flag. I really don't. I don't even watch the fucking opening ceremonies. I don't care.
Damn it,
I don't
man.
want to watch. I don't want to watch
and then when
3.5
the
hours of
country goes
bullshit.
through,
I don't.
then I'll
I
wait for the
don't
US to
care.
watch.
I don't give a fuck.
They go in
Oh,
alphabetical order.
I
That
don't
shit
give a
drive
fuck.
me crazy.
I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna tell you why I don't care. I don't care to know the flags of these countries. I barely care for my own flag. I don't care how many athletes like Tonga has when they bring in 3 and 4 people. I don't fucking care. I don't
He
care who
said 3 or
carries
4.
the fucking flag. I do not give a damn. I can tell you honestly, I've never watched more than 10 minutes of the damn opening ceremonies in any Olympics that I've watched. I've never watched the closing ceremonies. I've never watched a minute of the closing ceremonies. I don't give a damn. I'm gonna tell you, the last time I watched the goddamn Summer Olympic opening, I watched the last few minutes so I could watch Muhammad Ali barely light the torch.
In
That was the
Atlanta.
last fucking time. That was the
Hey,
last
in
fucking
Atlanta.
time.
That was in Atlanta.
I'm with him on that because that's
That
the
was in
only one I
Atlanta.
remember.
Yeah.
I don't
Me
That was
care.
Atlanta. Okay.
Yeah.
That was Atlanta.
No,
That was
no,
Atlanta.
in China, they threw the arrow and lit the torch.
Oh, they did?
No, but
That
we
sounds
talking about
interesting. I don't
Yeah,
care.
we talking about with Muhammad Ali because he was.
I remember that
I
was
know
in
I was
Atlanta.
saying, please, Muhammad Ali, don't drop the torch on yourself. I was saying that, man. Please don't drop it on yourself. But go ahead, Pharaoh.
Shit.
I mean, you would probably say, I agree with the bad professor. I don't care.
No, it's not that. I'll be honest, man. Until you told me Coco Golf, I didn't even know she was going to do the thing.
Her name's
So-
Corey.
Huh?
What's her name?
Corey, after her dad.
Oh,
Yeah,
Okay,
but they
so
call her
Corey
Coco.
Golf.
Though.
Yeah, that's the
That's
white
her
folks. I ain't
nickname.
calling her no fucking. I'm gonna call her by a given name.
Yeah, but well, she go by
Hey,
Coco.
her daddy called her Cassius. I'm gonna call him Cassius. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't no Muhammad Ali.
But like I said,
Honestly,
man, I think
it's not that I don't care. When they picked LeBron James, that was kind of like I knew it was going to happen because he's the biggest face that's at the Olympic Village right now. So I kind of figured he was going to do that. For him to take honors, he has to win this second gold so he can match Michael Jordan. That's how I look at
Yeah.
it.
Hey, before
And
we
then-
go, but after you, I
Yeah.
got another thing I just
But
forgot.
like
Go
I
ahead,
said, for
go ahead.
Coco or Corey or whatever, what they want to call her, I didn't know. But congratulations to her. But once again, I'm not going to be watching open ceremonies. I don't watch the closing ceremonies. Hell, I don't even watch really any of the Olympics because it's just too much.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Hey,
will I be watching the games? Probably not.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, before we go, ESPN came out with their 100, I guess the 100 greatest player of the 2000s, and the list, man, didn't make sense to me. Did y'all see that? Did y'all heard
you
about it?
talking
Did
about?
y'all
I
read
saw
it?
part of it, but I didn't dive into it.
What we
You
talking
know,
about?
you got
100 players, what?
of the 2000. You got Tom Brady, you got LeBron James, you got Kobe Bryant, you got Shaq, and guess who they picked to be number one?
From
I'm gonna give him a
Wait, hold
Negro,
on.
please.
Negro, please.
You talking about athletes? 100 athletes?
Athlete.
Of
Michael
all-
Phelps.
of the 2000s.
Michael Phelps. They picked
Yeah.
Michael Phelps,
Yeah,
somebody
I remember- I
that
did see
only
that
that only
bullshit.
you care about every 4 years.
4 years, exactly. I saw that bullshit because when
Yeah.
and that's why I didn't go any further into it. When I saw that he was number one, I'm like, man, this is the stupidest fucking. This is ESPN with their bullshit ass with their bullshit propaganda. That's all the
Yeah.
fuck that is.
Yeah. Oh shit. That just like I know this ain't got nothing to do with sports.
Forgot about that dude, man. If it wasn't for the Olympics, I wouldn't know
Everybody
about him.
forgets about him until 4 fucking years.
Yeah, and that you just remind me of something. The people that make this make these lists. I was reading something else. They ain't got shit to do with sports. Pharaoh, I know you coming up soon, but ain't got shit to do with sports. They was talking about the best R&B groups of all time, the best R&B singer of all time. I saw this shit, man. I just dropped my goddamn. I should have. Matt Fest, you must know who it is. Who they say it is.
I have an idea.
I say it. Who you got?
Of all time, they probably pick somebody you wouldn't imagine, like Andy
Mariah.
Gibbs or somebody.
No, Mariah
Okay.
Carey.
Hey, this is not for y'all, but
You said R&B.
Matt,
You
you
said
say first.
the best R&B artist.
Of all time.
Now, who
R&B
said
artists,
this?
all time. Who you got?
Oh.
Who you got? These the people that pick this list. Who you got, Matt Professor? Go ahead.
I would
Like
my,
Tank or
my,
something like that.
my favorite R&B singer is the one I don't like to admit that much, and it's Luther.
Luther. Okay, this is not to you, but the people that made the list. Luther, great, but you get the.
Negro, please.
Okay, go ahead. Tim Dog, you up? Who you got?
I probably say Michael Jackson.
Tim Dog, you get a
Negro,
Nah, that's-
please.
because they ain't got this.
That's a pop artist. He ain't no damn.
Hey,
No,
I'm
Michael
only
Jackson.
going by
No,
the people
who you
wrote
got?
it.
Who you got, Pharaoh? Because we got to get to your Pharaoh's corner here.
No. It's around that August Alsina type of guy.
Okay, now you get a Negro, please.
Negro, please.
Them motherfuckers say Erica Badu.
What the, bruh? And I like Erica. I like Erica. I like her more now that she got all that jiggly behind her. But I like Erica. But the
I like
greatest
Erica
R&B
too,
singer,
but of
I don't
all
even
time,
consider what she does R&B. I consider her neo-pop. She is
yeah.
not
But
R&B.
they gave it to Erica Badu. But
Good
ladies and
Lord.
gentlemen, it's almost that time for Pharaoh's Corner. But before we go to Pharaoh's Corner, we got to talk about
Wait,
sports.
before you, yeah, but one more, because this one, did you see the one where they it was a Family Feud, and they said the the top
rappers,
10 hip hop artists?
Yeah,
that was
yeah,
the
hip hop
stupidest
artists. Y'all
thing.
saw that bullshit.
That was
Yeah, Steve Harvey gonna apologize. They didn't ask 100 black people. They would have told them.
That's what I tell everybody. That's what you got to think. You
Yo,
got to think of who their audience and who their
That's right.
who they ask.
Yeah,
these
but you
questions.
don't ask them. That's a
Yeah,
question you
but-
don't ask them. They should have threw that shit
but-
out.
But like they say in the Breakfast Club, the people that they pick are basically the people that are world renowned. You can go over the world and everybody knows Snoop, 50 Cent, Eminem. Who else was on that list?
But that's
Jay-Z.
an irrelevant question, though.
Can I tell
Yeah.
you the truth about the question? About
Yeah.
the answers?
Yeah.
I only like 2 Snoop Dogg songs. Gin and Juice and G Thing. That's it.
No,
I don't like the rest of his. I don't like the rest of his catalog. I'm sorry.
I got you.
I have
first
it,
album.
but I don't like it.
The first
I got
album.
Right.
Now before
Dude,
before
I
we
like
go,
some of the stuff he put out with Master P too. I like
yeah.
That
that.
was garbage.
Yeah.
That
When
was
he went to
garbage.
No
Yeah.
Limit.
Let's move
I
on.
didn't
Please.
think-
Let's move on.
yeah, before we go to Pharaoh's Corner, we're gonna talk about weird sports that.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
you probably know
That's
exists.
awesome,
Well,
crazy.
I know y'all seen this one though. This is it, but it's just odd to me because they had a better crowd than the WNBA.
Skills by Thwaites in there. Knew she couldn't stay in the court. A couple of changes in there.
Oh, Hallinan!
That's what she's good at.
Her eyes lit up, and she shares it with her Adelaide Thunderbirds teammate to top off probably the move of the night, Renee Hallinan. So she brings up the 150 milestone. Oh, burst of speed by Rebellion, and that'll get the crowd going. Bassett adds the finishing touches.
These players are putting themselves under all sorts of pressure, and they're showing that they're up to it.
Australia swing it from one side to the other.
Geez, that was great play between Hadley and Rebellion. They're the youngest players on court.
Netball, ladies and gentlemen. The crowd goes wild. Sports that we know exist. Well, crazy sports.
Just like that hobby horse.
Professor. They had a better crowd than NBA teams.
Well, because what you was looking at was the Sydney games. So it was like the Junior Olympics.
I got you. I got you.
Them scores are ridiculous though.
Just because they don't play defense. Just
No.
play basketball. Just fucking netball. That's just like the shit we used to make up in the hood where we didn't have people to play tennis with, so we played wall ball. Get the fuck out of here.
Hey man, listen. All they did was took, like you said, in the hood. How many times we play basketball without a backboard?
Right.
Yeah.
Ain't
Or
nothing-
without a hoop.
Yeah.
Or without a
They
fucking
took the
hoop.
dribble
That
out
went
the
in.
game.
That went in.
Yeah. That shit, we played with a goddamn milk crate. Oh, you need to take that ball
That
back
or
there.
a tire rim.
Yeah.
Or a tire rim. I had a tire rim. Hammered to the
Bicycle wheel.
Hell yeah. Yeah, your thoughts on netball, Tim Dog?
Why?
That's all you can say. Well, I'm gonna tell you what they say. They say, according to World Netball, the sport is played by more than 20 million people in more than 80 countries.
fuck they
World Netball comprises more than 70 national teams organized into 5 global regions. Major domestic leagues in the sport include Netball Super League in Great Britain, Suncourt Super Netball in Australia, and the ANZ Premiership in New Zealand.
They adding
So-
basketball to that shit as a technicality.
So let me help you with that. Notice the region that shit's in.
I got you. But it's sports that we
That's
don't know
not
about.
coming
See
this
what I'm
way.
saying?
That's not
Hey, but
coming
shit,
this way.
But I
Shoot,
still
they
got
don't know
hope, though.
about Skelly. We play
But what I'm
Skelly
saying
here.
is, I got hope. I got hope. I could make a team because all I got to do is catch the ball.
Uh-oh.
He catching the case right now.
Yes, making a comeback. The man on the street is making a comeback at 54 years old. I'm going to be playing netball.
Do they have it for men?
Yeah, they got.
See, that's what I'm looking. Well, see, I've been looking up the damn pictures. I haven't seen one man's team yet.
Okay, I got it. Shit. Well,
there.
Well, I could identify as a woman.
You're gonna be a Joanna man.
Okay, I see a man's league. I do see a man's game. I think I prefer the ladies though, since they play in those damn skirts.
Yeah, but ladies and gentlemen, that's our weird sport for this week. It is called netball. So, hey, like I said before, you come to the show, we're going to give you something that you never saw before on any other sports show, but you get it here on the Better Than Sex Sports podcast. But ladies and gentlemen, it's that time. It's that time. Hopefully, Pharaoh doesn't, he give us some multiple answers instead of hey, how many planets in the universe?
Well, you know the answer to that.
Nope.
Pharaoh,
not in the universe.
Pharaoh,
I don't know. You might
your,
not like this question, but I think it's pretty good.
Okay. What you got for us this week, Pharaoh?
All right. So here's the question. Justin Jefferson, Minnesota Viking receiver, of course.
That's right.
All right. So he is one of 2 players to average 90 receiving yards in their and not in the season, in their career. Who's the other?
Randy Moss.
But you say career?
Yeah, for a career.
Say it one more time now. Say it again.
So Justin Jefferson is one of 2 players to average 90 receiving yards in their career. Who's the other one? Because he did it last year.
Yeah,
so
Okay, I'm gonna go with the great Jerry Rice.
Yeah, I was gonna say Jerry Rice.
I got to go with Jerry Rice, and
okay,
I would say Randy Moss.
Chris
Rice,
Carter.
Randy Moss.
Or Chris Carter.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but I'm going Jerry Rice and Randy Moss.
All right.
I was gonna say somebody that played for the Dolphins back in the day with your boy.
You got Clayton. You got Clayton Duper.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, and I think that might
Clayton
be who I'm
Duper,
thinking.
somebody
Clayton Dupree. I'm gonna stick
Mark
with
Duper.
that.
Yeah.
I said Hopkins, but I was wrong.
That's another good one.
The other one is Julio Jones, 90.1.
Figure.
God damn, I forgot about Julio. Oh shit. I was going, man, I went back. Damn. I forgot about, man, Julio was the man though.
Yeah, for a good long time. He was.
Yeah, for Atlanta. And Atlanta never, they had a chance to win the Super Bowl, and like they said, they got their call at halftime, and Shanahan started doing that bullshit, still throwing the ball, started trying to, man, I digress. This shit. Fucking Atlanta. Gave Tom Brady that damn Super Bowl. Fuck you, running. What fuck you throwing the damn ball? You up what was it? 33-10 at halftime or some bullshit
28,
like that?
28-3,
yeah.
To the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
And they lost 31-28.
Wonder why the 49ers can't win no goddamn Super Bowl because that bullshit Shanahan did. Man, I digress. But ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank y'all for tuning in.
He still got a job though.
They still got a job. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank y'all for tuning into the Better Than Sex Sports podcast. Like I said before, it comes on every Friday night, well, every Wednesday night. See, I'm thinking of the other show. Every Wednesday night at 7 o'clock, and all we do is talk about sports. And we always give you something to think about, something you didn't know about, or something to make you laugh. But before we go, we also try to drop some dimes on you. So, Mad Professor, what you got for the people?
I just have a little phrase by Lao Tzu. This is very short. It says, the snow geese need not bathe to make itself white. Neither do you need to do anything to be yourself.
Michael Jackson.
Hit the right button. Tim Dolph, be more careful what you got for the people.
In order to have good credit, you have to do one of 2 things. 1, pay your bills on time. Or 2, marry a white woman.
Yeah, I've heard that too.
Okay. I wasn't expecting that one, but okay.
I've heard that one myself.
Okay, what you got for the people?
Golly, man. I'll tell you. Hey, I'm about to get serious with y'all, man, because this is a time that we need this. The elections coming up, stuff like that. I know this is a sports show, but hey, it is what it is. You ever heard the phrase "history is a book written by the winner"?
Yeah.
I've heard of that. So with that being said, you have this psychiatrist, a French psychiatrist named Frantz Fanon. He said the best colonizers always left behind the churches and the schools so that they could socialize the oppressed to the oppressor's point of view, and that one good priest could do the work of 100 soldiers. So with that being said, just understand what you're reading, or just don't read, but understand what you're reading so you can have free thought of mind. That's it. That's all I gotta say to
you. I got you. Not Mad Professor, but I'm about to pull a page out of your book. I'm going with my brother, Malcolm X. You can't separate peace from freedom because no one can be at peace unless he has freedom. God damn.
Right.
Right. Boy, Malcolm X be dropping.
Tell you, man.
I'll tell you, that's it. But before we go, like I said before, you can catch us Friday night. Hey, it goes down with 2 cigars and a blunt, and right after 2 cigars and a blunt, it goes down with Assed Out. And like I say, but we're gonna have a good show this Friday. I can already see it coming. But also, like I said before, tune in every Wednesday night, 7 o'clock. Hey, it goes down with us with the Better Than Sex Sports podcast. All we do is talk about sports. But before we go, Matt, tell the people how they can follow you.
I am on YouTube and Instagram, both at the Mad Professor, one word, .1. Check me out.
Check him out.
Tim Dolphin.
Like it.
Check him out.
Be more
His
careful.
commentary is nice. I'm at Instagram, Father's Love 99.
I like how you did his eyebrows.
I got you. I got you. What you got for the people here? Pharaoh, okay? How they can follow you on social?
Partially ran YouTube, Pharaoh _71, and Facebook, King Ryan. But I keep getting these notifications about adult content on my YouTube. I don't know how to change that.
No, what you do? No, it's a thing. It's a thing that says yes or no. You got to change it to no.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you got to change it to no. It's a thing that says yes or no. You got to scroll down. Once you post your video, scroll down. Sometimes it might be hidden under a button. You might have to click it, and they're gonna ask you, does this have adult content? Because what they do is that if you say no, they'll advertise it with kids videos. See what I'm saying? So that's why you got to tell them no.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why I do my best not to curse in my videos.
That's right.
I like those commentaries you do.
And another reason I say that, because like when I did one video before. It's 2 of them. They age restricted it.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I did one on like a shooting or something, and I was talking about guns, and they let it go through. But then I got an email saying, "Hey, we had to age restrict this video just for people that are 18 and older." So people actually have to sign in to their channel.
Yeah.
Make sure they're 18 and older to watch it. So that's the only reason, man. So, but of course, you can find me at the Audacity Podcast. Like I said before, man, I'm getting better and better at this goddamn podcasting thing, and so are everybody on this panel. So you better catch us while it's free, because sooner or later I'm gonna make your ass pay. I'm telling you right now, you're gonna have to pay to talk to the man on the street. And also,
it won't be on Restream.
Now they've been doing good. Why are you gonna talk shit now, Pharaoh?
Because his screen looks blurry now.
We had to change, man, because I was using what's the other besides? I'll tell y'all offline. But then you also find me at Creative Canvas Expressions, and of course you can find us at 2 Cigars and a Blunt and the Better Than Sex Sports Podcast. Hey, we got our page up and running. We can't stream to our page yet. After 60 days, we can. So keep coming to our personal pages, and you can see us there. But the pages are up. We'll be putting more content on those pages. I want to thank everybody for accepting the invitation that we sent out. I think we got up to like almost 90 followers on the Better Than Sex. I think we're almost to 100 on 2 Cigars and a Blunt. So everybody that accepted that invitation, thank you. Thank you. And
Yeah.
with that, I am. Oh, hold up, fellas. Y'all got anything else y'all want to say before we go?
Man, vote. If you're not registered, register and vote.
I'm keeping it sports. Fuck Gilbert Arenas.
What about you, Pharaoh? Nothing.
And fuck the Nationals for not. God, fuck the Nationals.
Yeah, they looking pretty bad right now.
All I'm gonna
But
say
as
is,
you
man,
can
I'm about to hopefully I'm about to get my partner from another mother, see what he's getting into. I'm about to get into some conspiracy things. I'm about to go look at the sun and the
I
moon.
thought you was
We're
gonna
gonna
say
look at our
something else.
eclipse together. Like, fuck
You
with
can't
you,
say
man.
you about to go get into something and then
I
you
But with
can't be
that,
starting
ladies
no
and
shit
gentlemen,
like that, bro.
I got you. With that, ladies and gentlemen, I am the man on the street.
No,
King.
be more careful. Oh, I'm sorry, baby. I got excited.
Yeah.
Apparently.
There you did.
That's what she said. But,
Hey, she was happy too.
well, I'm gonna start off one more time. With that, ladies and gentlemen, I am the man on the street.
And this is Pharaoh King.
Tim Dog from Be More Careful.
And the Mad Professor still stuck in a boot.
And we are the Better Sex Sports Podcast. Make sure you tell your friends about us. Make sure you check us out next Wednesday at 7:00. And we are out.
Peace.